world of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. It's the David Knight Show.
As the clock strikes 13, it's Friday, the 29th of August, year of our Lord 2025. Well, today we're going to begin with some very unusual reactions, I guess. Well, they're not unusual. We see Democrats doing this all the time. I think noteworthy, let's put it that way, reactions to this tranny killer. And we're also going to take a look at some of the reactions to the Cracker Barrel thing that are kind of comical. But we're going to focus in on what is happening with pharmaceuticals. And there's more developments now. People are starting to begin to understand that this was a military operation, that it was martial law justified by medical means. And it may be 5 years late, but it's starting to come out in quite a few different places. And they're talking about the mechanisms that are behind it. The question is anything going to be done about it? And the question is anybody going to apply those same lessons to what Trump is doing now in the cities? We'll be right back. Stay with us. Well, as people start to go through the diary of this tranny killer, they're starting to see things like, I'm tired of being trans. I wish I had never brainwashed myself. Yeah, he bears some responsibility for it, but look, a lot of this stuff is being done by society, by the schools of parents, and that certainly appears to be the case there. Quite frankly, I'm tired of all this them-they stuff too. It's absolutely insane. One of the things he said was, I only keep the long hair because it's pretty much my last shred of being trans. I'm tired of being trans. I wish I had never brainwashed myself, said the 23-year-old Robert, who was going by a woman's name. You want to take a look at some of the comments we got?
Yeah, we've got North American House Hippo. Thank you very much for the tip. We really do appreciate it. Says, I understand Waymo taxis will be deployed in NYC this winter. I'll be looking for YouTube videos of young robots congregating at mall parking lots and doing donuts. This ought to be good.
Yeah. Or you might have some of these the Waymo taxis. I don't know. Are they electric? They probably are electric. Probably. I wonder how their battery's going to hold up during the winter there. And
you're going to get part of the way to where you're going and then zip.
Yep. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with Cracker Barrel. We're kind of getting to the end of this story. And at the very end of it, as they're walking this back, you see that they have just, as part of the walk back, they have just taken down the LGBT page that they had at Cracker Barrel. They were pushing LGBT stuff at Nashville Pride, and all the rest of the stuff, and lecturing people about it as well. And this is being put out by CNN, saying that this is intense right-wing push against them. But when you look at the people that are doing this, we've got a clip of the woman who was talking about the rebranding. Can you play that clip, Lance? Okay.
Over the past year, we have been very transparent about our transformation platform. And one of our strategies is really centered on that physical guest experience. And we've spent the last year testing and concepting various levels of remodels. All of these various levels have been rooted in our brand DNA. They've been rooted in guest feedback, and it's all about evolution with intentionality. We've been very transparent about our goal of making our stores feel brighter and even more welcoming than they already are, while maintaining that country hospitality and charm that we're known for.
You failed.
So when it comes to the overall experience, what you can rely on is items like our rocking chairs, our biscuits, our peg games, antiquities on the wall. None of that is going away. Yeah, we're just looking at ways to freshen up the experience so that we can open our door a bit wider for more guests.
You need to shut the fuck up!
Guests. And when we think about what we're trying to do, it really is, again, about listening to what the guests ask for, and what the guests, and examples of what the guests ask for are things like spaces that feel brighter, that feel less cluttered, more booth seating, more seating options, so our guests are more comfortable while they're dining with us. But again, it really is about taking that feedback and testing into various levels of remodels that, again, represent exactly who we are.
Okay, you
but
get the
What a bitch.
You get the idea. And so, yeah, they're going to keep the antiques that are there, but they're going to make sure they put them in a grid, organized, right? Because people like her are the ones who, when they're in school, they had to get all of their pencils and papers and everything organized precisely. And if you look at what they were doing, they're taking a bunch of mugs or something, and they put a section of all mugs, put them in a grid, but then they'll rotate them in different odd orientations, and just to give a little bit of randomness that's there. But
I love how she says all that. She talks for that length of time without ever saying, okay, yeah, people didn't like it, we screwed up. It's still like, oh, we're doing what you want. This is great. It's like, no, you're an idiot. You're an incompetent moron. You gutted the entire soul of the company.
Office Space nailed this with a parody years and years ago, saying, to this barista at a coffee place, why are you talking like that? Only elite, wealthy white women talk like that, and you're not that. Here's the clip from Office Space.
What can I get you?
Actually, this isn't from Office Space.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay, so hot coffee.
Hard coffee.
Okay, room for cream.
Totally leave room for cream.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like that?
Because this is my voice?
This is my voice.
No, it's not. I heard you talking a minute ago. I know you don't talk like that.
Neither do you, because nobody actually talks like this. You choose to talk like this, and today I chose to talk like this. Pretty fucking annoying, isn't it?
Why are you so rude, man?
Just stop doing that.
I can't help it. This is my voice.
No, it's not. It's an affectation that annoying teenagers and rich people use to sound like they don't give a shit. Except you work in a coffee shop, so I know you're not rich, and you don't look like a teenager. Unless you're Eunice Kennedy Shriver, knock it off.
So just because I talk like this means I don't give a shit? And what exactly am I supposed to not give a shit about?
That's an excellent question to ask yourself in your actual voice.
Excuse me. Some of us would like to order. You're a total dick, man.
There you go. Good. You're talking.
Wow.
And what was that from then? I thought it was from Office Space.
No, it's the same actor, but I don't know what that's from. It's something
Same
newer
actor, same kind of role.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like he's trying to reprise his famous role.
Yeah. Well, it nails that anyway. And the family of the guy who designed the original Cracker Barrel logo is talking about it. And the thing I thought was interesting was the guy died in 2021, but his wife said that she kept for years and years, she kept the napkin on which he sketched out the logo as a meeting that he's having with the owner of Cracker Barrel. He sketched out the logo on a napkin. He said, I just threw that away a couple of years ago. I wish I'd kept it because it'd be worth a lot of money now. It certainly would. The guy who started the chain was the CEO for 32 years, and now they've turned it over to women like that. That and the grooming page that was there has now been moved. On behalf of Cracker Barrel's LGBT Alliance and DEIB team, we want to celebrate you for being you. It is our greatest mission to ensure that pleasing people means all people. LGBTQ plus Pride Month each June is an important time to reflect on the Stonewall riots that began June 28, 1969, evoking activists to demand change for the LGBTQ plus community in America. They are deeply into this, and the Out and Equal Workplace Advocates Conference. There are many ways that we encourage bringing your authentic self to work. So now they have, and I think there's a clip there of the fact that if you go there, page not found.
Oh no!
What they need is CEO not found is really what needs to
They
happen.
need to get rid of that fool.
Yeah, that's right. Woke women wearing black horn-rimmed glasses combined Cracker Barrel with celebrating homosexuality as they tossed around phrases like physical guest experience. While we were still a healthy culture, this was the stuff of sitcoms. We mercilessly ridicule these people to warn the public away from them. The whole world is now upside down, writes Nolte at Breitbart. Absolutely right. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Drunk, as a matter of fact. And then as we look at the Great Replacement, we've talked many times about what's going on in the UK. Of course, we just had the incident, we mentioned it again today earlier, about what was happening in Scotland. But the newest crisis is that there's just too many patriotic Britons. They don't want the flag put up. And so when you have Birmingham, which is the second largest city in the UK, and they have put up, painted the library in green and white colors to mark Pakistan's Independence Day. So they had flags up for Pakistan for quite some time, and then when there was a British occasion that they wanted to commemorate, and the British people started putting up their flags, they started taking them down immediately. And so then they counter-protested. And as they were doing counter-protests, one of the guys who was carrying a flag wanted to go into a pub, and they had the security guards encounter him and say this.
Won't let you in because you've got England flags on. Not letting people in because of England flags. Why?
Because it's a simple rule by management.
Simple rule by management.
I request that you don't video our staff, please. It's a kind request.
Nah, I'm asking you why you
Kind
put
request.
of England flags in
I'm
England.
happy to serve everyone as long as they're in normal clothes.
No, I just want to put it online and show that this pub. What is this pub? The Manor. The Manor.
I'm happy to serve.
And their management are refusing people with England
We are
flags.
not involving ourselves in any of these process.
It's not a protest wearing an England flag.
You're like the one from, Trump.
I'm happy to let you
quite
in.
pretty as well.
Take it off.
So I have to take my England flag off to come into establishment in England. Madness, isn't it?
Jen's happy to serve you again, but
Do you not think there's an issue with that? Like,
It's not- it's not-
Can you not understand why people might be upset by that?
I
What happens if I had an England flag shirt on? Would that be alright?
Again, I'm happy to serve you.
If I had an English flag, would that be alright? If I had a Palestinian flag on, would that be alright to come
Oh,
in?
yeah, you'd be straight in it.
Oh, you wouldn't stop that, would you?
I'm happy to serve you if you'd like.
Ah, you can't answer the question because it's difficult for you, isn't
I can
it?
answer
This wretched woman with her false smile. No, I can't let you in.
Like this pub will not let anyone in with an English flag, which is absolutely ridiculous, really,
I
in
feel like
England.
you're causing a bit of an issue and I'd like you to leave before I vote, please.
Yeah, I'll leave. I'll leave.
already been, man.
They've already been, yeah. I'm leaving in my own time, don't worry. It's trespass, I'll leave slowly.
There's no violence, there's no nothing.
To leave, please.
Well, this pub here will not let people in with England flags.
Well, she's not the owner of the pub. She's the manager. It's owned by a holding company that owns a lot of different pubs, and that's why you get that type of thing. Why they hired her as manager.
She's the smarmy middle management.
So that went viral, and people started bombing them with awful reviews on Google, and they got it listed as a mosque. Which I think is the funniest thing.
White
They got
people review bomb, Muslims just bomb.
Yeah, they got it listed as a mosque. Meanwhile...
Hi. Thank you for watching The Bad Civil Servant on YouTube and North American House Hippo on Rumble. The only channels where you don't have to like and subscribe if you don't want to.